terms of the metaverse and their vision of the future, it is a virtual world that they're looking at, both virtual reality, augmented reality, and a new way to connect with people, to connect with family, to work collaboratively. It is, in his description, it's the next level of the internet. We've had the normal pic sharing, video was very popular, and now he thinks this is kind of the next step for the internet to take, so we can interact virtually with our colleagues, with our friends, our family. Virtual reality gaming is already very popular. You're right, Facebook has kind of become the not so cool platform that your parents use. The cool kids are on TikTok and Snapchat and Instagram. So it does need a little bit of reinvention, and maybe this will attract those savvy younger users who are always interested in the latest technology, which is also being tried and tested, by the way, by Apple. Apple is rumored to be releasing their own set of goggles as well to enable augmented reality and virtual reality. So it's going to be quite a rich playground if these other companies get involved, Facebook included. It's a gamble, and most definitely, I think it's something that they're going to have to invest heavily into. We're talking billions of dollars, where the infrastructure and, as I mentioned before, the technology that will support this hasn't even been thought of yet. It's very easy to come up with a plan, but very hard to execute to really make those visions real. So whether A, the technology exists, and B, whether people are going to be willingly moving into these virtual spaces is something we're yet to see.
There are other considerations as well, infrastructural considerations, cost to users, the expectation that users be able to purchase these goggles, have access to bandwidth that will allow this kind of content streaming, computers that can process it, and so forth. I mean, there's no mistaking the reason for a company like NVIDIA to want to be involved in the metaverse, because this is all going to require churning graphics processing units and upgrading your computer. Their problems with content moderation certainly won't go away. Their problems with the way that they are selectively governing around the world, and we learned recently have placed countries in different tiers in terms of how they deal with them. None of that is going to go away because of the metaverse. And just in a bigger picture, we've spent the last almost 2 years in a global pandemic when many workers have learned to function outside an office setting. How many of us really want to go back into a setting where we're in a faux office, except the surveillance is turned up to 11? I'm not sure how they're going to sell folks on that. I think they're going to be selling businesses on that, who will then mandate participation to employees. We know that other companies are pushing strategies in a similar space, such as Apple, but there are going to be issues of market differentiation that come down to other issues beyond the technology. For example, Apple is coming out very strongly in the case of protecting user privacy. We know Facebook, unfortunately, has been not only lax in that arena, but it has business models predicated on extracting user activity and demographic information, which they then sell or profit from. So what are the protections for users that will be put in place in the metaverse?